All right, y'all. We got the Pringles hot ones, and we got the Prime Red Chill. I've been holding on to these things for a while. I'm finally gonna try them. I don't really know how spicy this is, but you already know this. Osiris Lord Shop LordCorp.com. Make sure you scan that on the thing. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what side of it, this side, that side, whatever. But while we do this, I'm gonna I got Chat GPT that actually, it's funny, my phone just went off. Give me some spicy questions. I figured this would be something new, something interesting, and you know. So, uh, first we're gonna actually just go ahead and open these chips so that we can see what it looks like. And the first question is, what's the pettiest reason you stop talking to someone? And I'm gonna assume that they mean like talking as in dating, because I feel like it's supposed to be spicy questions. Um, I think, I think really, I don't really know. I'm gonna give you an answer though. I'm probably not gonna eat all of these, so let's go ahead and just take some out for now. I always say I don't. Oh my gosh, look, this is hard. Hold on, let me put it on the tray, which is actually a sugar child. I'm being real. Toll House, buckle bip. You know what I'm saying? Looking a little decent. I don't know how well the camera's looking, but it looks good. It looks like they blasted it with the powder. Let's go ahead and just try this one first. Let's try this one first. This is delicious. This is fucking delicious. Excuse my language. Wow. It's not like what I thought. It was gonna be spicier than this, but it's not very spicy. Moderately spicy. I could tell if this was like completely like if they, I don't know how they make chips, but if this was completely covered in the spice, whoo, spoke too soon. Spoke too soon. So that's the next one. Anyway, what is the pettiest reason you stop talking to someone? Woof, woof, woof. I guess this is the Hot Ones Rojo Los Calientes hot sauce. This joint good. This joint's good. Anyway, what's the pettiest reason stop talking to somebody? Bad sex? I don't know. Probably just, or if they don't mean before that. I mean, lying. I don't like liars. I don't really like people that lie when I'm talking to someone dating, or that's just in life. Let's go to the next one because I feel like I don't really have like a. I'm not really too petty. Not in like dating and talking to people and stuff. Oof. Oof. Now I like spicy stuff. I just wasn't expecting that extra boost. Do the duck lips. I'm doing it right. I'm doing this right. No. Hold on. I don't know. Have you ever doubled back to someone you swore you were done with? What happened? Yeah, I do that all the time. I do that all the time. I'm trying to do that right now. I'm trying to find shorties from like 10, 15 years ago. I'm like, hey, what's up? What's up with you? I hate all of these new shorties. This new age shorties. Whew. They suck. New generation shorties. All the shorties my age. I don't know. They all like gold diggers. And they don't like when you got goals and shit. Like, ooh. Nah, that's not falling on the floor. I need that. I'm starting to sweat. This shit is hot. Hold on. Don't watch this. Whew. My boy. Hold on. Hold on, my boy. Hold on, my boy. Let's see how low we go. Don't forget we got that prom. Listen, prom, if you want to send me a box of this, I really don't need headphones, but prom, you want to send me a box of this, let me know, man. Because I'll be shouting y'all out for like a year or two, and y'all ain't sent me nothing yet. But yeah, I had to take my hood off. Oof. I could feel that. Ooh. What's the, what happened? Yeah, just I don't know. It's just be like I answered that. Shorties be like not that lit these days, or they don't have goals or aspirations. Let's move on to the next one. Number 3 is I think I ate way more than 3 chips. It's probably about 5 or something. What's that 5-second rule? What's that 5-second rule? You know, it's a little extra seasoning. It's your biggest dating red flag that you ignore when you're attracted to someone. Yo, when the shorties be mad sexy, always something wrong. Always something wrong. Not saying that all of them, but like when they're mad sexy, it's almost like they're engineered themselves to be sexy. Or they're like very trendy. I'm telling you, any shorty I've ever dated that was too trendy, it's like they weren't themselves. I think that's what it is. A lot of shorty, they see me and they think they gotta be a certain way. You don't. You know, I'm attracted to you because I'm attracted to how you are. You feel me? That's it. This young hot. It's good though. But yeah, that's it. Maybe I answer another one. Broke shorties. When shorties be broke, I don't know why I just be ignoring that. Be too like dependent on you. Not even them being broke. You know, shorties are too dependent on controlling. Wow. This joint is heating up. Alright, number 4. Who usually catches feelings first? You or them? Be honest. I always catch feelings for the shorties, but I'm there. Listen, I gotta move this phone from the thing. I always catch feelings. I'm very empathetic and like loving. That's one of the things I had to learn this year. Well, not really this year. Last year. You gotta protect myself even more than I think I do. Especially because a lot of these shorties these days, they know what they're doing. They could tell you got your guard up and knock that guard down. And then they'll just be like, yeah, I got him. And then boom, they gone. That's it. That's it, bro. Alright. I mean, but short actually, I feel like it's half and half. It's not just me. I don't be out here. I'm not completely lover boy. You feel me? A lot of shorties be liking me, especially when I kind of start ignoring them. You feel me? When I start ignoring them, then they start touching feelings and shit, which I understand because look at me, daddy. Pause. What's the longest you've stayed in a we're just vibing situation that clearly wasn't gonna go anywhere? I was dating this psycho shorty last year. I was dating this psycho. Yo, this shorty pulled up to my crib, bro. Unannounced one day, was sitting outside like she wanted to fight. I was just talking about this to myself earlier today, like literally out loud. You know I'm a psycho and shit. I'm like, I was with my homie. We went to go get food or something. Came back, shorty was sitting outside my crib. I'm like, yo, you're not even my girl. I never even experienced this before. And she looked angry. I'm like, yo, what's up with this girl? Lower court background. So, these chips are really good, by the way. If you like spicy chips, I highly suggest trying these. For sure. Yeah, that wasn't going on. A lot of, you know what it is? When you be breaking these shorties' backs, man. I can't even show you my bad. When you be breaking these shorties' backs, man, it just gets all crazy. That's why I kind of just stopped trying to sleep with like shorties when we dated. At least I don't be putting in that pain when I. Anyway, number 6. Have you ever been someone's rebound and realized it mid-situation? Not realize it versus a shorty telling me. Literally, I was dating this Ethiopia shorty. Fire. This is actually from Tinder, mad years ago. I feel like a lot of the time shorties be on Tinder. Low key, they be on some rebound stuff. And I don't know what it is, but they just be attracted to me. And then next thing I know, no. Now, this was shorty, right? It was crazy because I had got arrested one time. Yo, that was the funniest thing ever, bro. Alright, so I'm gonna tell you that side story real quick. So, I met this shorty. This is like 2016, maybe. Nice shorty. She lived by like Wall Street. I was just like, so I had this shorty, and we would get like she always had a bottle of wine. And I don't know, one day, I went there, and she was like, do you even really like me? I looked at her like, what the fuck? The fuck? I didn't mean to laugh at her feelings and shit, but I was just like, what the fuck is happening right now? You literally only contact me when you want to have sex, and then all of a sudden it's like, do you even really like me? It's like, I'm like, yo, get the fuck off me. I'm like, how you trying to trap me like this? It was this fine shorty. It was this fine shorty. She lived on like Gold Street. I said Wall Street, but she lived on Gold Street by like, what was it? By Fulton, man, in Manhattan. It's like, she lived in some fire and shit. She had like a loft. Shout out to her. I hope she's alright, because after that, she just was like, this is not gonna work out. I was just like, how all of a sudden you talking about, do you like me? And you never ever expressed any sort of like. And the thing about me is that like majority of the time, I don't just be sleeping with people. I like people. If I sleep with them, I like them. But these shorties be acting like they don't like me. But anyway, that was a different time. I think that was the craziest rebound moment that I had. This shorty was like, yo, do you even really like me? I said, oh my gosh. I cannot right now. I didn't even get to the arrested part. I'm not gonna go through it too much, but basically one day after work, I was going to her crib, and that's when my homie, he was in Lower East Side. He go on me over there, bro. I had to allegedly take a piss, so I stopped. I'm like in the sand lot thing, construction zone. I'm peeing. Why the fuck he take a picture of me peeing, right? It's in the dark. So this flash goes off. The cop, I guess this is what happened. I'm assuming. The cops probably wonder what the hell this flash is. See me post up in the corner peeing. And I look cool. I'm in fashion. Like, I'm working in fashion and shit. Yo. Next thing, I'm like this. I'm literally peeing in the corner. I turn my head. Yo, I see two big ass dudes running after me. No police hats, nothing. It's dark. Boy. I started bugging. I was out. I started running. Next thing I know, I'm getting tackled. I got fucking tackled by the police. Big ass policeman. Boom. Right on Canal Street. Boom. They're like, why you was running? I'm like, yo, y'all have nothing. Y'all big ass motherfuckers running after me. Anyway, so right after that, I get arrested. They take me. I don't really get arrested. I go to like fucking bookings or whatever the fuck. They just question me. Why did you run? At this time, cannabis is not legal. But I didn't have that much on me, right? I just knew that my mans had something that he wasn't supposed to have, and he was younger than me. So I'm like, yo, excuse me. I basically, quote unquote, not sacrifice myself. I don't like that word, but basically, I'm like, I'm a grown man. They gonna let me out. I was tight though, because I was on my way to that shorty crib. And then I remember they had me in that bitch for like 3 hours. The only reason they let me out is because they asked me what high school I went to. I told them, and they was like, you really went to the high school? I was like, yeah. I'm smart as fuck. I'm just in fashion. That's why I look like this. Bro was asking me if I had H on me, all of these kind of things. I'm like, yo, bro, I'm a fucking fashion designer, and I'm mad. I got mad bread. Look at my wallet. Anyway, I just want to tell y'all that story. I don't know if it's because this heat is making me, you get drunk from being hot, from hot food. I think this shit is making me drunk. I don't even know if that shit is really cold. Shit making me giggly and shit. Next one is, I just been through so many dating situations, and you know what's crazy? I actually really enjoyed a lot of those situations versus what's going on now. I can't even find a shorty to date. Every time I date a shorty, and they like trying to manipulate me or some shit, and they don't know, like, I already know, you feel me? And I be playing the game and shit, and I get what I want. And I don't mean it like that. I mean like the attention or companionship for the time that I need it. And then I'm out of there because they start tripping and shit. What's one thing an ex did that you'll never tolerate again? Listen, you still date a lot of shorties that try to gaslight me. Or like, just lie to me straight up in my face. Like, people in general be trying to lie to me in my face. Like, I just don't See, I could smell when people are lying to me. Literally, it's crazy. It's like, especially if somebody look at you all creepy and shit, I'm like, this person lying. They're trying to manipulate me. And I don't say nothing. I just let it happen. And then, boom, I'm out. But if I had to be specific, listen, I was living in California. I had a house in California, right? Like, I had a whole house. Like, I'm not talking about, like, no, I had a whole house, right? But I was dating some polyamorous shorty. And some of y'all know who I'm talking about. So basically, and yeah, I still have not tried the red chill yet, because I don't want to try that till I really need it. You feel me? I really want to try it when I'm like, oh, I cannot take this. So far, I'm alright. But anyway, this shorty straight up tried to lie to me. Because what happened was, she wasn't doing what she needed to do in the house, right? We get this house. It's in the middle of nowhere, right? And I'm like, we got to work from home. So we doing whatever we got to do to work from home, whatever that case may be, right? She not doing her shit. So I'm like, I'm not going to live like this. Like, we don't got no bread. We're literally not in an area that I can just get a job. So I end up moving. I get the house when I'm living in Las Vegas. So I'm living in Las Vegas. I find this deal on a house in California. So we move to California. I get this house. And then, again, like I said, things wasn't really working out. It wasn't really personal. It wasn't like, yo, I don't like you. It was just like, I cannot live like this, not having money. So I moved back to Vegas, exactly where I was living. Time goes by, and wow, this shorty is telling me shit like, again, she's probably weird. I guess I was. I had like 4 girlfriends at that time. I'm not even lying. I'm just it's the craziest time of my life, bro. I had 4 girlfriends at the same time. And you can imagine what it was like being in the crib together. Like, I'm trying to keep this video very clean. But listen, I was up. That's all I got. Listen, I'm going to eat 3 chips just for that, man. 3 chips, man. 3. Matter of fact, we're going to have 4. I'm going to have 4 chips just to signify I was doing shit in Vegas. So, this shorty, I don't know what possessed her to start doing this. It's not that she started dating people when I wasn't there. That's fine. But I specifically told her, this is my house. You're not going to bring nobody unannounced in my house. Especially because you really timid. Like, you're not, like, God forbid something happened where I was living. It was basically like where rich people lived. Like, when they on vacation. So, like, I'm telling you, the nearest house is like a half a mile away. Like, you gotta look. Like, there was donkeys and shit. There was donkeys on my property. There was like, I was living in Big River. If anybody knows where Big River is, it's kind of like Joshua Tree, California. I literally had like a lake. I'm telling you, like, I was so happy with this house because she wasn't doing shit. If I have to go back to number 7, well, I guess this is the same thing, but to number 3, I don't like when shorties just stop working or like start depending on you or whatever. So one day she hits me up. She said some shit like, oh, let's just make up names. Bob and Lisa, I appreciate you for letting them stay at the house. I was like, I really wanted to say the B word just now, but I'm not going to say that. I was just like, what are you talking about? Why do you have people at my house? And she's like, oh, you said that they could come over. I was like, this shorty must be on drugs. I was like, this shorty must be on drugs because 1, I never said that. 2, I would definitely never say that because that's a safety issue. It's not even like, yo, you being a freak. I don't even care about that. You are inviting people to my house that you're in that I don't know. And I'm not looking at the camera all the time. So it's like, so anyway, I just don't like shorties that be gaslighting and straight up lying. I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit at all. Let's move on to the next one. Do you believe in right person, wrong time, or is that just cope? I do believe in that. I do, and I think that's why I ended up trying to go back to shorties, because I'm like, I feel like I dated a lot of the right people, but I wasn't the right person at that time. You feel me? That's why it's like, okay, like, I try to reach out to people I was dating before. It's like, I'm kind of not a jerk anymore, but you know that don't really work out. And the one shorty that I really want to date, again, I literally can't even find her on the internet. Like, I can't find her at all. And you know it's crazy. I was thinking about her so much one day, and she did some like, she moved to like Portland and shit, or like that's Oregon, right? Anyway, I think she actually moved to Seattle. I don't even know where the fuck she moved, but basically she moved to like some other place, right? And like I feel like I summoned her one day, but literally she was on the train on a day where I was not feeling well and I was having such a bad day that I just ignored the fact that she was on the train. It was the craziest thing because I could tell she was staring at me like, what the fuck? He's on the train right now? Because I missed my train stop. The bus was late that I was coming from work. It was just so many things that aligned to make that happen, but I just bullshitted. I just was like, this can't. I literally remember being on the train and literally intentionally putting my hands and face against the glass like, this cannot be happening. She cannot be sitting right there staring at me when I'm not feeling well or whatever the case may be. I felt her energy. I've never seen her again. Never seen her on the internet. She don't have, like, I can't find her like on LinkedIn. Oh, whoa. I might check LinkedIn. But I couldn't find her like on Facebook or nothing like that. Who knows? Maybe she just don't want me to find her. You know what I'm saying? But regardless, I do think there's several situations where it was like I was the wrong person with the right person. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it was anyway. I don't think that's a cope. I think that people evolve, and I also went through a lot of like stuff where it was like, okay, I'm just kind of being a jerk. I'm gonna end it and it was good people. Anyway, what's the most toxic trait you kind of like in dating but shouldn't? I like, I like when shorties be hitting me and shit. Like, they be smacking me and shit. Let's say shorty, she smacked me. I was like, oh. I had 2 spicy Jones that smacked me. Yo, I love when women smack me. But not like some weird, like if I did something and I'm wilding and they smack me, I like that shit. I don't just like a shorty just like in the middle of bed, like to smack the shit out of me. I don't like that. Excuse me. I'm just like, yo, you just smacked me? But if I'm tweaking, it's like, yo, like I deserve it. I like that. Basically, I like confident women who like are like, yo, bro, like you need to get it together. I don't know if that's toxic. Well, that part is not toxic, but the actual hitting part is toxic. Well, I had to pick something that wasn't essentially borderline. I don't know how to use that word on this video. Probably just being full of themselves, but you know, not too much. Like, I like a shorty that's like, shorty right there is the ish. Alright, have you ever ghosted someone who didn't deserve it? Why? I don't really ghost people because I don't ever really feel like I have a reason to. Like, I'll just literally tell them this is not working out. I believe in like, I don't want to say it's closure, but I want somebody to know. It's even with friendship. Well, not really friendships. I ghost people. I ghost like people that I guess were my friends or whatever. But like dating wise, I don't ghost people. I kind of let them know that I'm not interested in this anymore. So I'm very upfront, especially because a lot of the time, shorties really be like involved with me. They like me, so it's like I'm not gonna just be like, you don't know what shorties be doing. You know what I'm saying? Again, like I said, one shorty showed up at my crib, literally, and she lived in like Fall Rock or something. I live in Brooklyn, and I'm not gonna dox myself, but like, she traveled far to come sit on my steps and get ignored. That was the craziest thing. I actually kind of like that shit too. But if I was with my friend, I would have definitely took her inside. I definitely took her inside and went crazy on that. Like, oh, you crazy, shorty. I like that shit. Alright, so what's your tell when you're actually catching feelings? I feel like let's see. trying to go out or something. You know, like making an effort. I mean, I know that sounds crazy because you should always make an effort, but like in this day and age, it's very difficult to like get somebody to go somewhere. I don't know why, but let's go ahead and load up a little bit more. For the sake of it, we're gonna try the prime real quick. Just have a quick intermission. Oh, these are even spicier. And for the fun of it, let's get 5 more. Yeah. Yeah, it's for some reason, it's like difficult to get shorties. Like, for example, this shorty I was seeing last year. Was it last year? I guess essentially the year before that. I don't know. I guess I didn't really ghost her. I told her I was messing with her, and she kind of came back and acted like I was ghosted. I ghosted her, and then literally tried to gaslight me, like, "Oh yeah, you didn't answer me because you made me stand outside your crib and then try to come to my crib like I was crazy." So, just going out, I don't know, because a lot of shorties, they don't want to go out. They just want to like have fun. If you understand what I'm saying, especially because I got a crib, so they just be like, "Oh, where is it?" And now, you know, I do a lot of stuff inside my house. Ooh. Right, perfect time. So yeah. But aside from that, I don't know. I'm very like, I try not to do too much. Alright, so this is Prime Red Chill. Smooth, refreshing. Oh man. That, I don't know what it was. That was spicy. It's getting, the heat is getting to me. The collected heat. This is pretty good. I mean, I feel like it tastes like other ones I like, except red. I don't know. It tastes like, is that Splenda or something? Like, well, what is the difference here? Prime Ice is the prime hydration you count on with a lighter, cooler flavor. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It tastes like it's just lighter than the regular prime, but it tastes very familiar to what, like one of my favorite ones, like the blue one. I forget what it's called. I think it's Aaron Rodgers or something. I don't know. There's like a blue Yankee one or something like that, and this just tastes like a lighter version of that. But yeah, I feel like my feelings, I try not to expose them too much, because like a lot of the time, for some reason, when I express my feelings to people, they think they could just take advantage of me. So I don't know. I'm sure, obviously, it's not just me that, you know, that feels that way. But the thing about me is that if you know me, I'm very Machiavellian. So it's like, I'm not just going to sit here and let you play me. You're going to be upset because I'm going to kick you fuck out my crib, the fuck out my house. You think I'm stupid? Like, get the fuck out my house. And that's with friends too. Like, bro, you think I'm dumb? Get the fuck out my crib. So, who usually ends things, you or them? That's what I just said. Me. Like, when I get tired of somebody, friends, family, whatever the fuck, because I give a lot of chances. I even talk to people like, yo, I don't really like this and that, I don't like that. Some people start to play on that, like, oh, he doesn't like this, let me do that some more. Like, I don't know what's up with that. And a lot of the time, it's like, I tolerate it because I'm like, maybe this is just this person in this manner. You feel me? But they be dragging it to the point I just be like, yo, look, I'm tired of you. Get it together, and then another one bites the dust. All right. Have you ever liked someone way more than you let on? Yeah, all the time. All the time. I don't feel like I gotta explain that. All the time. All the time. All the time. I feel like the way you could tell that I like somebody really, and I'm gonna get close to the mic. I start giving them like the eyes and shit. So I be like, I start not staring, but like, you know what I'm saying? So when I start doing that, I'm just like, damn. Dang, I'm stuck. Well, yeah, the answer to that is yeah. What's the quickest a date has gone from this is nice to I need to leave? I don't think I've ever had a date where I needed to leave. You know, I don't. My dates are pretty good. My dates usually, I mean, I need to leave to go to my crib or your crib. And that was like 30 minutes, maybe. And my last two actual Tinder dates went, they like went so fast. First of all, I ain't gonna talk about that. That's time for another. That's for another day. I'm talking about that, but I don't know. My dating life is not bad. When I'm dating, or like even when I'm actively like I'm going on Tinder dates, whatever type of dates, have a good time. I don't really have bad dates, and I've never been on a date where somebody was like, "I need to leave." Watch that shit happen soon. Just because I said that. Are you more afraid of commitment or wasting time? Wasting time? What kind of question is that? Don't waste my time. That's what life in general. Do not waste my time. This one shorty was just wasting my time last year. I ain't gonna get into that. I just don't like when people waste my time. What's the clearest sign you're losing interest in someone? My answers kind of get bland. But I intentionally do that. So you can know I'm kind of losing interest. You need to pick this up. My nose is running. Genuinely. My nose is starting to run. My sinuses are clearing up. Yo, shout out to Hot Ones for this one, man. This is good. I'm definitely not going to sit here and eat this whole thing. Just because I don't know if I can get some more. And I might want to have some people try this. But shout out to Hot Ones. Shout out to Sean, too. He's still at Hot Ones, which I'm sure he is. But, yeah, that's it. Oh, yeah, I definitely have that. I have the hot sweats right now. Definitely. I have the hot sweats. So, yeah, that's how you can tell I'm losing interest. Have you ever stayed with someone longer than you should have just because the chemistry was good? I feel like that same relationship that I was talking about with the shorty, where I got the house, that. Because everything was good, and then when we got the house, she just stopped doing anything. It was crazy. It was like, she wasn't not doing nothing, but everything she was doing didn't end up being like lucrative. You feel me? It was like someone who like creates and then they don't sell stuff. And like I liked her, but that was not paying the bills. You feel me? Like, ooh, excuse me. And like I said, we were in a situation where we can't really get money unless it's like I'm going to go work or we sell stuff online. I mean, honestly, at that time, I didn't know half the stuff I knew how to do to make money online. And if I did, I probably would have made more bread. But essentially, she just wasn't doing nothing. So it was like, And honestly, majority of the time, sexy time ain't that crazy for me for majority of the time. So I be ending. Yo, I'm telling you, I be ending shit. I just be like, I'm done with this shit. What's something you wish people understood about how you date? I will end this shit right now. That's how my answer was like 7 of these questions. Is like, I will end this shit right now. Like, you tripping. I like you, but I'm not gonna let you be crazy because I'll end this shit. I'll keep the fuck out. That's it. But if it's not like that, if you just do what you gotta do, you know what I'm saying? It's not even like, hey, go work, make millions of dollars. No, just be doing your own shit. Be consistent with what you're doing, whether that's like you starting up your business or you just starting something new or whatever. Just be consistent at that. You don't even gotta like really bring in money, but I gotta see you trying. A lot of the time, I feel like a lot of shorties, they don't be trying. You know what I'm saying? I don't even be trying. I be doing all the time. I make plan, execute. That's it. You want me to make you a plan? Here's a plan. Why are you not executing? I'm done with this. I don't got time for this. I'm not your parent. You know what I'm saying? I'm your partner, not your fucking parent. That's it. What's something? Have you ever met someone at the wrong point in your life but still think about them? I feel like that's kind of the same question as the other one. I feel like if that's being a general question, then no. But if it's talking about specifically like super dating, then awesome. Nah. The one person I just thought about, I just realized she was dating somebody, and I was just cracking her shit down. I was like, it was so great, but I don't even think that was my wrong part of the night. It was her wrong part of the night. It's funny because I just seen her on the ground too. What hurts your ego more, being ghosted or being told the truth? I like being told the truth. I don't even care. I had one shorty that her telling me the truth all the time helped me literally become a better person. You know what I'm saying? As long as you don't criticize me and be like, you got to tell me something that's like, hey, you be doing this and it makes me feel like this. You can't tell me like, yo, your breath stink. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, like, I mean, like, yeah, you can tell me that, obviously. Please tell me that. But I'm saying, like, you can't be like, I don't like your shirt. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like that. Like, I don't care about that. And that sounds like a personal problem. But if you tell me like, hey, like, sometimes you make me feel this way and blah, 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 that's something that's going to help me in life. So I always enjoy that. It's like, even if this person leaves me, I'm going to have this new perspective of, oh, when I do this, people make me feel, I make people feel like this. So I enjoy being told the truth. And honestly, I've never really been ghosted. So it's like, that's what I'm saying. Like, people don't ghost me. I don't ghost people because I'm just, like, literally, I even had this one girl. She was fire Korean shorty. She, first of all, I'm gonna come clean. She definitely drugged me, but I don't think she knew that I may have allegedly been a partaker of whatever the fuck she drugged me with. So when we got to the crib, I'm cracking it down. She looking at me like, yo, what the fuck? So why are you still awake? In my head, I'm like, yo, this bitch drugged me. This bitch drugged me, and I'm cracking it down. Oh my gosh, she's like, yo, oh my gosh. Yo, she was like, I'm trying not to get vulgar, but yo, I was busting her shit down, and she looking at me like, yo, I thought I was gonna come here and low key loot this nigga, but he cracking my shit. I know I got some sort of heat drunk or some shit because I'm just giggly and I'm fucking like, I don't know what the fuck is happening and why I just said that. But basically, yeah. I don't even know how I got to that point. But basically, that's how that went. I dead ass don't even remember how I said you go through the ghost. Oh. I was saying stuff like people don't ghost me. Even that situation, she dead ass told me, she was like, You're a great guy. I need to fix my line. Because I didn't tell her. What happened was she ended up going to the hospital or some shit. I don't know if she just allegedly, God forbid, like, not OD'd like that, but, like, you know, when I got to the date, she was drinking cups of whiskey that I never seen before. Like, she paid like $18, $20 a cup. And the first thing she did was like, you want some of this? And then she kept going to the bathroom. So I knew something was up. You feel me? Like, and she kept giving me the love eyes and all of this stuff. I mean, a lot of the time, I meet a shorty, they be doing that. I just be so well put together and shit. And you can tell, especially because by my profiles and all that. Hold on. But anyway, I basically knew something was up. Especially because when we got to the crib, she looked at my crib like, oh man, I can't even believe I'm here. Wow, this is... I'm looking at her like, I don't know what the fuck this bitch did to me, but I got like 20, 30 minutes before I need to do whatever. So, I'm cracking it down. I'm telling you, I get to the point... I get to the point where I'm just... Wow. She ended up having to go to the bathroom, and she's early. I'm like, ugh. So with this shorty, and I knew something was up because, like, the way I was spanking her shit down. Again, like I said, I'm very familiar with certain things. The way I was spanking her shit down, I knew I couldn't possibly just be sober. I mean, like, I knew it wasn't the whiskey. You know what I'm saying? It was like. I can't even talk much about this because it's going to turn the video into something I can't even talk about. But basically, what happened is she ended up leaving and she was lying to me. She's like, I got an Uber. So I don't know why people think, I think it's because I'm a gentleman and people don't not used to that shit. But I'm obviously going to walk her out my crib. So she's even looking at me like, how is he even standing right now? When he just, yo, yo, wild on shit. And then I don't know what it was, but she trying to get on top of me. And I looked at her like, oh, you don't know what you just did. It was some fine, like I said, some fine Korean joint. Wow, on her shit. Anyway, memories. So good. So good. So good. Because she gave me this look like, wow. I don't know how, like, she was trying to challenge me or some shit. So I just saw it like that. Like, oh, you think you about to win this battle? Nah. Yink, 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 yink. Yo, if you made it to this point in the video, I thank you for watching, because I didn't even mean to get into this type of shit. But basically, I was wilding on her shit. And I woke up to the Uber, because I'm like, oh, she gonna call me back. She gonna call me back. It's gonna be great. I manifested her and shit. Like, I was just like, this is a perfect day. Yo, she's like, I went to the hospital. I was like, damn. But I didn't tell her that the following day I was sick all day. And that's how I knew something happened. Like, she drugged me or some shit, because I didn't have like a hangover. You feel me? I did allegedly too much stuff. You feel me? Like, I don't want to say that word on there. But I don't want to say I did that. You feel me? Because I didn't. She roofied me. She roofied me. But didn't know, like, I don't give a fuck about that shit, because I got enough smarts to understand, like, oh, this is what's happening right now. Like, you think you about to do this, and it's not gonna go your way, because I'm into that shit. So anyway, she's like, I went to the hospital, blah blah blah. And again, I didn't even tell her I was sick. This is like 2 days after the fact. But I'm telling you, if you know me, you got me on the gram, you remember me talking about this. I was like, yo, bro, I was sick all day in bed. I've never been that sick, bro. I felt like I was gonna die. That the following day, I felt like I was gonna die. Like, I'm telling you, like, every 2 seconds, I'm crawling to the bed. I don't know what was going on. That's how I knew the bitch drugged me. So anyway, the point to get to the end is, like, I was texting her like, hey, you all right? She's like, oh, I didn't want to tell you. I ended up going to the hospital, and I did this and this and that. And she's like, I think you're a good guy, but I need to get my life together. This is what it was too. Because I don't know why, like, she was reading my wall. So if you know me, I have, like, crazy amounts of stuff on my wall. Like, literally, I have the type of woman I want to date. I have the type of this, that, and the third. So I think that's also what contributed to it. So it was in my house talking about something. I don't think I'm confident enough. And I'm just like, first of all, why are you even reading this shit on my wall? Bitch, you drugged me. Why you, like, what you talking about right now? I don't think I'm confident enough. Like, she was trying to find an escape or something like that. So anyway, she texts me like, oh, blah, blah, blah. You're a great guy. I hope you find who you're looking for. In my head, I'm like, yo, what's wrong with you? Like, we just had an amazing date. We had an amazing date. I cracked the shit down. You know what I'm saying? I went crazy. She even told me something that was like, oh, okay. Like, yeah. And she just basically was like, that's it. That was it. So, she didn't ghost me, but she was just, I didn't understand. I was annoyed. I was like, yo, what the fuck? This bitch drugged me and then left me? And then got mad that I didn't fall into that? Like, I don't understand. So that was 20 questions. I hope that you enjoyed that last story. Again, we tried the Pringles hot ones, Rojo, Los Calientes by Heatiness. And then I didn't really drink the red chill because my intention was to drink this if it was too hot. But I essentially didn't really need that. But this is delicious. Yeah, this shit says 6 servings per container. Like, I'm not about to sit here and eat. And one serving size is 14. So I'm not about to eat 14 times 6. I don't even know what that is. 6, 12, 18, 24, 24. That's what, 84 chips? I'm not about to do 84 chips in here? It's like 84. I don't know if I did that math right. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and try this. But yeah, that was 20 questions. I'm telling you, my life is interesting. My life is mad interesting. Mad people be trying to do some weird shit to me. Not even understanding, like, get down. You feel me? I get down. It's just people don't know that because they just be trying to straight up do weird shit because they think I'm just so like, oh, he's this type of person. You don't know me. You think you know me, but you don't know me. I want some The Weeknd shit. You feel me? 2010. Right? I want some The Weeknd shit. You got me. You tripping? Like, that's why I was like, yo, I think this shorty drugged me. And then she kept looking at me like, yo, how is he still walking? Because you don't know me. You don't know me. And you don't know I'm about to get crazy and shit. Yo, bro, I was bodying her shit. She looked at me like, threw me on the bed. She threw me on the bed like I was supposed to just like, I don't know. She was on her Cardi B shit or something. She was trying to be on her Cardi B shit, not knowing like, yo, I like this shit. So that shit was mad funny, bro. So anyways, not that I first of all, let me end this by saying I don't condone that shit, first and foremost. I know I'm talking shit right now, but like I said, I was sick the whole day. Like, I never even felt like that. It was like, I could have actually died. So, let me be a little bit more serious about this. You know, so, I was in my bed wheezing. Like, literally, like, oh my gosh. But, it was worth it. It was worth it. It was worth it. Yo, please check your drinks before you go on to the dates, bro. That shit was crazy, bro. That shit was insane, bro. That shit was insane. And then I don't even know. She just straight up was like, oh, you know, I gotta fix my life. I'm like, yo, I don't know what you did or what's wrong, but whatever. Because at that time, I didn't really piece it together. Like, yo, shorty drugged me. I just was like, oh, we drank this top shelf whiskey and we drank so much of it that I was sick. But then literally I'm going to the bathroom and like I said, like I'm familiar with certain shit. So the way that a certain smell was happening, I was like, oh, this is what happened to me. Okay, like shorty roofied me. I don't know. Okay, I don't know if there's like a chemical smell that your body exudes when you're like when you're partying and shit. Essentially, I guess that's the word I can use. When you're partying and shit, your body exudes this like chemical smell. And I know I didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing that day, and because I don't frequent. So anyway, and she was acting all crazy and horny and shit. So I was just like, probably had to be that. But she was on my body. I know this turned into like a 15-minute conversation about that. That was just one of the highlights of my not just my life. I mean, not just my year of my life. Because I was tight. I was like, fuck. This bitch just drugged me, fucked the shit out of me, and left and got mad that I wasn't slumped. Like, damn, come back. Do it again. I'm so sorry. I do not condone that, and I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to make it seem like, oh, that's fun, because that shit is fucked up, to be honest. That shit was fucked up. But the actual situation was just like, damn, shorty, this fine-ass Korean shorty getting busy. So the Lord loves you, Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, all of that. LordCorp.com. I appreciate y'all for tapping in. You already know what it is. Osiris Lord. If I had to rate the stuff, Red Chill, like I said, it's familiar. If you've watched my YouTube videos, you see I frequent the like Yankee one. So this kind of just tastes like that, to be honest. So this is good. I mean, I give it like a 8 out of 10. Let's say 7 out of 10. I would give it a 10 out of 10 if you sent me a box of these Paul Brothers. And damn, bro. Respectfully, I can't remember right now your name. These hot ones chips, I would also say like 7 out of 10 or something like that. These are really good. I would definitely try more of them if they had other ones. But yeah, I appreciate y'all. And make sure, listen, like I said, I don't condone that shit, so if Shorty already got her drink or whoever watching, don't drink another person's drink if you didn't see them buy it. Because I was questioning if the bartender drugged me. I was telling people that the bartender may have drugged me. Not her, because you know she told me, she slipped up and said some funny shit, and that's how I knew. That's how I pieced it together like the day or two after. I was like, yo, the fuck she just said? Yo, I can't say, I definitely can't say that word on here. I don't want to. But anyway, I appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all tap in. We got some more chips and stuff coming up and exotic snacks. Bow. Love y'all.